NHL. So, guys, let's just get started with this. It is going to be the NHL, 26 games to go. Guys, this has certainly been one of the bigger surprises in probably Pittsburgh in that regard. We knew that the NHL or the Penguins was going to have, an interesting transition because, you got legends like Crosby and Malkin and Letang on the back ends of their career and inserting guys like Ben Kindle and company that we just drafted and inserting all of the, the pickups and the trades that we had acquired with everybody else. And again, everyone is a various age. We all have things from, mid 30s to early 30s to mid 20s to early 20s to even teenagers. We have a very big variety of ages on this team and how it has gone through this season. I mean, if you look at the standings right here, you have in the Atlantic Division, the Tampa Bay Lightning at 78 points, the Canadiens at 72, the Red Wings at 72 as well, the Sabres at 70, and the Bruins at 69. I'm only going to be mentioning the Atlantic Division or the Eastern Conference, and I'm only going to be looking at the top 5 teams from each division, so it won't be too much of an in-depth look. But these 5 teams, the Lightning, the Canadiens, the Red Wings, the Sabres, and the Bruins. I mean, the Sabres, of course, are a big, big surprise. Never did I think that Buffalo would go above next to last place in the division. But we've got a great group of guys. Like these teams, they are the historic teams of the NHL. They have been around for quite some time. But the Lightning are probably the premier team. They have been to like 3 or 4 Stanley Cups in the last 10 years. I think it's been crazy how successful that Tampa Bay, of all places, has seen a lot of success. But, guys, I want to admit something. I got kind of called out during my Olympic episode yesterday that, I don't know that much about hockey. I get that. I understand it. I know enough about knowing where the right wings and the center and the left wings are. I know the defensive players. I know the goalie. Like, I know how the whole thing is planned out. But, again, I've only been watching hockey for 16 years now and seeing I've seen an amazing group of guys throughout my 16 years following it. So, I think I have enough to know of hockey. I very much appreciate the sport. I love it. I love it a lot. I've always liked it. And so the fact that I get a chance to do it, I very much appreciate Mark giving me the opportunity to Penguin Central, as well as baseball and football. Again, I just love this so much, and we're going to move it on down, guys, with the Metropolitan. That's us. And you have the Hurricanes leading with 78. Very, very strong team. Very good points. A lot of good goals. And us in second. Islanders right behind us, 69 points. The Blue Jackets, 65, and the Capitals at 65. Now, again, we all know the history with the Capitals and us. We butt heads with Alex Ovechkin and company for the last 12 years. They have always been one of the more, prolific teams. They have the names. They've always been competitive. So 65 is a little on the lower side of what we expect from Washington. But again, still a lot of time left. We still have a third of the NHL season to get through. So they've got a chance to climb back up. And the Blue Jackets, they're scrappy. Like, they always try to stay competitive, and they always play us tough, or we always eventually win it out. I'm not saying we own anybody, but between Blue Jackets and Flyers, we've had their number. So it is a good team, but you never know. Islanders, yeah, they have a very competitive team. Being 32, 21, and 5, only 5 overtime losses. That's pretty impressive. And knowing they are just right behind us, they know how to put themselves in the position to be competitive. So it's going to be an interesting rest of the season. But I want to, let's see here. I want to bring up one other thing here. Just look at the next couple of games, just a couple of days. I'm going to go into an even more in-depth look starting tomorrow when Penguin Central returns from the break. I'll be breaking down this week's games, but I want to, let's see here. I think I already accidentally It's something else. Yeah, I wanted to say that. Still try. There it is. Okay. Still trying to figure out this technology, guys. But no, these just next couple of games is to see where everybody's at and who they're playing. So like we keep up with all the other teams around us, especially in the Metropolitan Division. So when you look at Monday's or it's Wednesday's schedule, we were officially back Wednesday, the 25th. You have the Capitals taking on the Flyers. And I believe the other game you want to look for is Maple Leafs and Lightning. Oh, that's going to be a good game to come back with. I mean, but Thursday night, guys, my goodness, this is a loaded night. This is unbelievable. Number 1 versus number 1, the Lightning and Hurricanes. Oh, that'll be a fun one to watch. And then you have us and the Devils. You then have the Blue Jackets and Bruins. I mean, they're both around the 4th place area, so it's like they're fighting for that other wild card spot, so that'll be a good matchup. And then you have the Islanders and the Canadiens. That's going to be a very good matchup too. So we got to make sure we win, and we got to make sure we root for the Canadiens. So that's pretty much what it's going to come down to. But yeah, the rest of this season is going to be based upon how healthy Sydney's going to be. And of course, the goaltending, that's another big thing. I think the defense is the other thing that we need to kind of make sure if we button that up, we're going to be pushing for the playoffs. We can make a run. And again, we never know how it works in hockey. It's as simple as making a pass and shooting that puck and it's in the goal. Like it can be that quick. It doesn't matter if you're the best or the worst. Anyone can be shot on and scored on at any given time. So it's a crazy couple of weeks, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season, and I do think we have a chance to make a good push. So as long as Sydney stays healthy, he comes back at 100%. I don't know if they're going to try to do week to week, maybe just try to put him back in, gradually. But yeah, it's all going to depend on what the schedule is for the next week. So we got to keep up with it because the Islanders are right behind us. So we got to be sure we're ready. So I'm going to